Hi everybody, I'm Tom Denby and welcome to the Tom Denby Golf channel. Now today I want to talk to you a lot about swing path. Now a lot of people have no real understanding of where the club head is going and therefore no real understanding of why this causes them to hit bad shots and also causes the ball to go in the wrong direction. So what I want to do is really give you an understanding of where the club head should be going in your golf swing to be able to hit the infamous draw. So the holy grail of golf, how do you hit a draw? Everybody wants to hit a draw and for good reason, because as an amateur golfer it can help you hit it further. Now as a professional it's slightly different. When we see somebody like Brooks Koepka hitting the ball miles with a fade, it's slightly different because of the dynamics of their golf swing. For an amateur golfer, the draw does help you actually hit it further. So what I want you to do is try and get you to understand how the club head works to be able to actually create that shot. Now what generally happens with most people is the club goes under and then over. So what's actually happening with the path of the club, it's going from out to in. So it comes across the golf ball and creates a slice shot. So what I want to try and do is give you a drill and understanding of how to almost create the opposite. So we're almost going to get the feeling the club going straight back to then loop under. So the key is how to feel this in your practice swing, but also feel it in some drills to then be able to replicate it into your swing and onto the course. So what can we do in the driving range to help you get a feeling of where the club head goes and how to change this? Now, very simply, you're going to have two golf clubs out of your bag to help you get the understanding of the path of the club. Now, I've got two shafts here, different colours, just to help with the explanation. So I've got a red and a yellow one, which are going to indicate backswing and downswing. So I'm going to use the red one here as a backswing guide. So I'm going to pop it on the floor there. And then the yellow one as a downswing guide. So again, pop it on the floor there. Now the key to the red one when you do it on the range is just do it straight back. So straight in line with your target line all the way back. And then the yellow one, which is your downswing, I want you to put roughly a 45-degree angle so you can get a feeling where the club comes into the ball. So this is an exaggerated version of how this works. So what's going to happen is we're going to create a feeling of following the red line first and then into the yellow line, so you get an understanding of how the club head is working in the right direction. So to help you understand the incorrect path that you're generally doing when you're hitting the slice, I'm just going to move these sticks here initially. So what generally happens is that the red one will stay roughly the same, but the yellow one is actually going to be out here. Now it's hard for people to feel and understand that that's happening, but believe me, it does. So what happens on the backswing is we follow the red one quite nicely, and then we come what's called over the top and follow the yellow one down and cut across the golf ball. So we're trying to get rid of this, and this is exactly what this drill is all about, to try and get you the feeling of how to change the path of the golf club. Okay, so let's hit a couple of shots just to give you an understanding of what this looks like. So when you're doing this in the range, please put the ball on the tee so it just helps you with the strike. You don't get too despondent with it. I recommend this to everybody really, from a mid-handicapper, high-handicapper, all the way down to a scratch golfer, because it just helps you to get the feeling of the movement you're trying to create rather than worrying too much about the strike. So what we're trying to get the feeling of is the club going over the red one and then back down over the yellow one, so you get the feeling of the club coming from the inside. So from that initial setup, you're just starting nice and slowly over the red, under the yellow. So when you watch this on TrackMan, into the shot doing the drill, look how the ball flight is now from right to left. So we create that draw curvature to the ball. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a very simple drill to give you an understanding of how the club head works from an inside path into the ball. Please try it on the range. Leave a comment below and let me know how you're getting on. Also, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button so you get the notifications of all my new videos. And we look forward to seeing you all soon.